Ladies and gentlemen, before we talk about Big E moving up into the Patreon highest levels and sing a song and sing the thank you song, I'm going to tell you about 2 or 3 things you might want to bring to the Philippines and how difficult it is to get these things in the Philippines. And I'm going to give you the costs of these items in the Philippines. So if you have certain swimming apparatus like fins or a mask or a snorkel in America, I strongly suggest that you bring these things to the Philippines. Shout out to Chi Corsairs. Just wait till you see the shout out I made today. You are going to love this. Everybody's going to love this. Thanks for stopping by, Chi Corsairs. In case you don't know who Chi Corsairs is, she has the voice of an angel or angels. It's like heaven's angels come down and sit on her shoulders when she's singing to her audience. But more than that, she gives you the perspective of what she lives, her friends, how well they get along with one another, their language, and the fact that they all Filipinos when they're dancing. So if you go to a Zumba show and you watch them dance, typically you'll see that they have natural rhythm. I don't know why, maybe because they're brought up like that, but they're not body and their hips. So Chi Corsairs, welcome to the machine. Thank you for stopping by. And we're going to do a big shout out for Big E in a moment. But first, I want to make people aware of some of the things they really seriously need to bring. This mask I purchased in 1995. Yeah, a Dacor, D-A-C-O-R. Now, if you're going to buy a new mask, I'm going to tell you which type of mask to buy in America that's going to give you the longest lifespan. If you take care of band around the glass panels, number one, this is a silicone or silicone seal. And it used to be clear. It was clear like glass, so you could see light through it. However, over the course of 25 years, the silicone has dried up and is now cracking. So when I put the mask on my face, it's hard for you to see, but if I put this black background here, you should be able to see where the silicone is actually just got brittle, and although it's a more flexible seal, and it does allow light to come in, it doesn't last as long as the black neoprene masks. Oh, this mask I bought in 1980. So this one is 30 years old, 40 years old. So this mask is 40 years old, and the black neoprene is still flexible enough where it only has one small tear in it. So what you want to do is you want to make a decision. Do you want to look stylish with a clear silicone? And if you're going to have the mask for any length of time, it depends on how you take care of this too. If you leave this out in the sun for 2 weeks, you can throw it away. Whereas this one is more forgiving. So I'll give you the difference in the masks. I'm going to take this off. And by the way, how I have my mask on now, if you're swimming or scuba diving or snorkeling, and you put your mask on your forehead when you get out of the water, you're not too bright. You're not the brightest bulb in the thing. One of the first things you learn when you're training for scuba diving especially is to never put the mask on your head, because the water, a wave can knock it off, and these masks, I don't know why they make them the way they do, but they sink, probably because they have glass in the mask. So they sink. So if you're in deep water and the mask falls off, that's going to cost you $150. Hello, welcome to the Hopsters. You are in my shout out from yesterday, but it's already loading. Welcome to the machine, the Hopsters. It's loading hours for a 12-minute video, and it still has 53 minutes left. So I have a pretty unique shout out for most of my friends on the Big E channel and my channel. I couldn't get them all in there in 12 minutes, and the battery pretty much was dead. So thank you for stopping by. Mathis Meester, welcome to the machine, Mathis. So let me give you the prices for these masks. So again, when you're in the water, never put your mask on your forehead, even in shallow water, because if you get used to that, that's a bad habit. Okay, it's a bad habit, and it'll cost you $150, and it ends your day of diving if you're just with one other person and you don't have a spare mask. So it's never happened to me because I don't make that mistake. But I see people in movies putting it on their forehead so that the movie producer could see their face. That is just wrong programming. So this is how you put your mask when you're in the water. Doesn't matter how much scuba gear you have on, you put it under your chin. A Brit in the Philippines. Now you, I owe an apology to, because you were in the second part of the video. I started saying your name in the shout out video, and the battery died. So I'm going to have to do another entire video, because a Brit in the Philippines was one of the last people I shouted out to, and the battery died, and it was no way to replace the battery at that time. So Dave K, welcome to the machine. Okay, so here are the prices for these masks. Okay, this mask here with single lenses in the front of the mask only, out of black neoprene. These start at roughly